Welcome back. In this training video, we'll introduce FOURA's 8 stages of customer care and how to use the customer care slider on the customer's form. Then we'll explore how customer care ties directly to employee groups, which leverages the power of FOURA alerts. And then we'll wrap up this tutorial by looking at the Browse Customer Care form and discuss ways that we can use the details to create and manage a better customer experience. So let's get started. This multiple purpose graphic from our Discovery Workbook illustrates a customer's journey through an ideal customer experience. The prospect's journey begins when they first learn of your brand, and it's the business responsibility to manage the relationship to the point that they've become loyal customers who are telling others about you. This is done through customer care management. There are 8 stages to our customer care methodology. Each stage highlights the customer's needs and the responsibility of the business to help their customer through the current stage and on to the next one. Now, we won't get into the responsibilities that the business has to facilitate a better customer experience here. More information on that can be found in our help files by selecting the F1 button or by selecting the Info button on the customer's form. Stage 1 is Assess. This is a sales lead. The prospect's not a customer yet, and they're assessing their problems and seeking a solution. Stage 2 is Admit. The prospect converts to being a customer, and by doing so, they admit that you have a solution that can solve their problem. The customer is often feeling relief and is enthusiastic at this time. Please note that 90% of the sales funnel activity is done by this step. This only emphasizes our point that most businesses feel that they've won when the customer journey has only just begun. Stage 3 is Affirm. The customer experiences a temporary state of buyer's remorse, and it's natural to question the buy decision. If these temporary feelings go unaddressed, they can turn into permanent feelings. Stage 4 is Activate. Stage 4 occurs when the customer first starts the service, receives the product, or has the project kickoff meeting. Stage 5 is Acclimate. This is the danger zone. The customer may be cautious or frustrated due to a lack of inexperience with the product or service. Customers will often provide false assurances that they're doing fine, but in reality they're challenged. As a result, if they don't figure things out quickly, they may drift away and engage with another product or supplier. Stage 6 is Accomplishment. This is the first time the customer achieves the expected result. It could also be the first time the customer also finds an unexpected positive result, which self-validates their decision to work with you in the first place. Stage 7 is Adoption. Customers rarely attain this phase. This is where the customer takes charge to strengthen the relationship. They proudly show off their support for the brand and are genuinely thrilled to be affiliated with your business. Stage 8 is Advocate. The customer considers you a trusted and indispensable partner and becomes your outside sales through brand affinity. Now that we have some familiarity with the FOURA customer care methodology, let's move over to the customer form and show you how to manage the customers through the 8 stages. Users can move the customer care slider through the scale and set it to the new stage in either direction. When the slider is moved to the right or advancing up the scale, a Change Customer Stage form will appear where a positive reason can be documented. Once documented, the user can opt to select the checkbox below the reason field to send an alert to the employee group who is affiliated with the customer stage up alerts. When the slider is moved to the left or declining, the same form will appear. However, the Send Alert checkbox is already pre-selected by default. Once a customer care stage form is completed, an alert will be sent to those individuals in the customer care stage down alerts group. This provides customer-facing staff the ability to bring awareness to any issue where a customer may be frustrated or actions need to be taken by a specialist or involvement from a stakeholder. It also provides the stakeholder the ability to be notified and take the necessary actions by assigning a designated responsible individual or DRI to monitor the issue. 2 more quick things to note. Save changes can be audited from the Find button. This is useful to help analyze an individual's customer journey. And the Info button that was mentioned earlier will pull up the customer care help file. Now let us briefly talk about employee groups. Employee groups can be added to several default groups in FOURA. Aligning employees with an alert group ensures the necessary communications are sent to those who need them. From the Employee Master, select the Groups tab, and then the alert group can be assigned. As mentioned above, 2 customer alerts appear in the employee group that pertain to customer care. These are Customer Stage Up and Customer Stage Down. Alerts appear as emails and can be managed from the Alerts form. Please see the Alerts tutorial to learn more about how to manage alerts in FOURA. This brings us to the Browse Customer Care form, which works just like every other Browse form in FOURA. Users can use the column chooser and quick filters to locate targeted data. The Browse Customer Care form provides the ability for users to zoom directly into the customer care record and view status. From here you can see the order type, the current customer stage, and the history of customer care stage changes that the customer has had. To the right, you can view how many days the customer has been in the stage, as well as the reason and who changed the customer stage and when. This makes it easy to identify customers who are in specific stages to make sure that they are getting the attention and experience the business intends. This information can be exported to Excel, where a sales manager can analyze the data to better understand the aggregate journey customers are experiencing through their different stages and figure out how to reduce the amount of time that any customer stays in these earlier stages. Well, that wraps up this tutorial. Please be sure to check out additional tutorials to learn more about FOURA's powerful features, processes, and tips. Thanks for watching.